Hello, welcome to the INFJ Visionary. This is your host, the INFJ Visionary. We're going to talk about the Art of Controlled Alienation today. We might touch on a few other topics as well. So, the nature of INFJ, huh? Alienation. Nobody gets you. Your mind is a cloud full of connections, patterns, and ideas. You can pull the ideas that you want into focus, and sometimes, some of you might even be able to express those ideas, maybe in writing, or maybe if you're lucky with someone who cares to hear what you have to say. Either way, alienation is just a big part of being an INFJ. And why is that? Well, first of all, you have this NI function, which is, there's a lot of other types that have it as well, but it's our guiding function. Now, we have these INTJs as well, and I like INTJs. I'm not going to say anything negative about INTJs, but I don't think they know NI like we do. I think because we have to suffer the FE torture chamber, whereas they have their introverted feeling, little pillow, right? Life's a lot easier for them than it is for us. That's just the facts that matter. Now, I'm not dissing FI either. I know some ENFJs. They're wonderful people. And of course, I can relate to these people. No problem. But I think when the FE is in a second function like that, mostly our experience of it tends to be negative. We see people for being how dark they really are, and many also good. The purpose of this channel is it's light and dark. You'll see our logo, INFJ Visionary. But it's predominantly a weight on us, where I think for an ENFJ, I think they're uplifted by the extroverted feeling. Other people are buoyant to them, where to us it's a bit of a burden. So the alienation's a real thing, and the other thing I was thinking about is the friendship factor. Okay, so say you're lonely. Are you the lonely INFJ? I am not especially lonely, but I have people in my life. Not a lot, though, I'll say that, and it seems like less and less as I get older, and that seems to be the general trend of society as well. So what are you going to do? But you can make friends, right? You know how to do it. You just put your good side on, you put your good face on, you be charming, But the friends you make like that, the friends that you want to hang on to like that, you're going to have to keep playing that role, basically, of the FE person. And generally, let's face it, you're going to have to be a bit outgoing with it, and it's exhausting. Who needs that? So a lot of us just end up having a few friends, and that's fine. That's all good. But it leads to a sort of a sense of alienation. So one of the other topics I'm going to talk about this video is how to how to deal with this alienation thing. At least I'm old, okay? I don't sound all that old, but I've been around for since 1965, and I know a few things. I've been through it. And what I want to say is that you can break out of the FE torture chamber, the alienation matrix, by broadening your output of the FE. Instead of trying to bring specific people and their emotional dynamic into your life. Instead of that, try not just broadcasting. And now I'm not talking to be Jesus or nothing, although let's face it, that's clearly what he was on about. That's clearly what he was saying. But this isn't a Christian channel or anything, although personally I think if you believe that Jesus was a God and a man, then the human side of him would have been an INFJ for sure. Anyway, FE, you can dominate it. You can be the master of it instead of it being this thing that's always biting you on the rear end, like, oh, I want some attention, or oh, nobody understands me. This is the FE. I don't believe that our primary function, the introverted intuition, I don't think it's all that motivated that way, but the value and the purpose of the secondary function is to get us to actually interact with, humanity. And I think that's why, yeah, I call it the torture chamber, but in another sense, we are, especially, I'm no expert on the whole Jungian archetypes, by the way. I just know I'm an INFJ, and this channel is just going to talk about stuff that I think about from the lens of being an INFJ and having that cognitive stack. And honestly, that's all it is. You're an INFJ, I'm an INFJ. It doesn't mean you're the same as me. It means we share a similar preference for interacting with reality. It's a strategy thing, right? And honestly, I didn't choose to be this way. I think it's not a very easy way to be. So we're probably born this way, like Lady Gaga said. Anyway, yeah, just love everyone, and do stuff like this. I'm just going to put this out. I'll be here a couple times. I don't know how many times a week. I'm thinking every other day. You get your 10-minute video with the INFJ Visionary. You can comment or not. I don't mind, But if you're an INFJ, I feel your pain. And unlike a lot of these INFJ channels that are trying to exploit you, I'm not going to show you the B-roll. And I'm not going to blow up your ego and tell you how awesome you are, the Sigma INFJ, the untouchable power that everyone fears and all this nonsense, because who cares, man? It's not about ego. It's about trying to make it through another day and trying to find a creative way to inhabit this world, And we got a lot of things pressing on us now. We're going to talk about INFJ stuff, but the AI is a thing too. I'll be touching on that as well. And I've got a bit of a collaborator for some of the ideas of this channel. We came up with the INFJ Visionary logo there, and I think that's freaking awesome, man. Here we are. Apollo, is our sigil, but he's fractured. He's not just sunny. He's sunny and he's dark, and that's the same as us, isn't it? One of the best definitions I heard for the INFJ, we're not definable in just a few words, obviously, but is that we are the ambassadors to the dark side. We know the dark, and we occupy the unconscious realms. The introverted intuition is an unconscious function, okay? So what are you going to do? That is our primary way of dealing with reality, is an unconscious function. Now, I honestly, being old, like I said I was earlier, I don't think we have the luxury of being unconscious in any way. But that doesn't mean we need to bring things to the fore of our mind to understand them. We can use intuition to assemble, collate, and curate reality, and that's the right way to go. So, what did we cover? We covered make the FE your bitch, all right? I'm sorry to be harsh with that, but I think that's what you need to do. Don't let it rule you, rule it. Turn it around. Don't let it be a torture device, Let it be something that's going to you'll turn around and use to liberate humanity. And you can do it. Just try and experiment with your brain waves, with your mind, and you'll see. Yeah, and I'll be back. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm always looking for good INFJ content. And if you like the video, that's great. And if you don't like the video, then I guess I won't be seeing you again. But here we are. We're communicating in the modern world. And I had an INFJ, briefly before I go, I had an INFJ channel before. I abandoned it. And you know why? That was camera facing, and I don't need the FI ghost. The FI, excuse me, the FE. I don't need it. Also, this channel's unedited. You're just getting straight talk from your host, the INFJ Visionary. And until I come back with another video for your edification and enjoyment, stay out of trouble.